Hey, Game of Thrones generation! Welcome to another incredible adventure through the Seven Kingdoms. Today, get ready to dive deep into the history and bibliography of the High Sparrow, that character who managed to leave us wide-eyed and speechless. You know how it is, right? He's the guy who made us question whether he was a religious leader or a master of tricks and schemes. But before we move forward, let's get one thing straight: if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, it's high time you did. We're here to bring all the excitement, good humor, and crazy theories you love about Game of Thrones. So, hurry up and hit that subscribe button because you don't want to miss out on this fun. Now, back to the High Sparrow. Get ready to meet the master of games and tricks in Westeros. You know those people who have that innocent look but, in reality, have a sharp mind and an incredible talent for playing hardball? That's our beloved High Sparrow. He is portrayed by the incredibly talented Jonathan Pryce, who brought to life a character that, on the surface, may seem like a religious and pious man, but who hides a true arsenal of cunning moves and tricks up his sleeve. Oh, and don't worry, we'll uncover all the powers and abilities of this guy in a way that will leave you in awe. So, if you're ready to dive into this world of intrigue, manipulation, and plot twists, sit back, relax, and get ready to have your mind blown by what's coming. But before we start, don't forget to leave a like, share with your friends, and of course, subscribe to our channel. After all, this is where humor meets passion for Game of Thrones. And now, without further ado, let's uncover all the secrets of the High Sparrow. Are you ready for this exciting journey? Then hold on to your seats and join us on this trip through the mysteries and twists of Westeros. Chapter 1, The High Sparrow, From the Streets to Power. Dear Thrones enthusiasts, get ready to meet the most mysterious and trick-filled character in the Seven Kingdoms, the High Sparrow. This guy with a modest appearance and an air of pity may seem like the friendly neighborhood grandpa, but don't be fooled, he's a true power game ninja. The High Sparrow is portrayed by the talented Jonathan Pryce, who created a character that left us speechless and thinking, what on earth is going on here? He's like that history teacher of yours who seems calm, but, when you least expect it, pulls a rabbit out of the hat and leaves you in awe. Born into a humble family, this guy went through a true faith labyrinth to become a fervent follower of the faith of the Seven. And that's where his ascent began, my friends. He put on a show of strategy and opportunism, climbing step by step until he became the powerful High Septon. But hold on, don't think he achieved all of this just by praying and lighting candles. The High Sparrow is a true master of tricks and schemes. He knows how to play with words like no one else and manipulate situations to his advantage. He's like that friend of yours who always finds a way to win at video games, even when it seems like all is lost. And we can't forget to mention his humble attire. He's always out there, in his simple and unassuming clothes, but don't be fooled. Behind that modest appearance, there's a strategic genius that will leave you speechless. So, dear young fans of Game of Thrones, get ready to be amazed by the mysteries and moves of this intriguing character. Keep an eye on the subtext, because the High Sparrow is an expert at turning the game around when you least expect it. It's like he's played Super Mario so many times that he knows exactly where all the secret mushrooms are. Chapter 2, The Hidden Powers of the High Sparrow. It's time to dive into the hidden powers and secret abilities of this master of games and tricks, the High Sparrow. Get ready to be blown away because this guy is more surprising than that unexpected twist at the end of your favorite series season. The High Sparrow may have that humble appearance of a friendly grandpa, but beneath that religious habit lies a true X-Men of the Seven Kingdoms. He's a speaker who would make Tyrion Lannister jealous, capable of convincing even a giant to kneel and pray. You know when you're arguing with someone, and they start saying things so persuasively that you end up changing your mind? Well, the High Sparrow does that with such ease that it sends shivers down your spine. He has the power of psychological manipulation, able to convince even the Night King to go on a vegetarian diet. And it's not just with words that he wins hearts and minds. He has the ability to mobilize the masses, forming a true army of loyal followers. It's like that social media influencer who suddenly has millions of followers, and you wonder, how did they achieve that? Well, the High Sparrow is the most powerful religious influencer in Westeros. Furthermore, he is a true political strategist. The High Sparrow knows how to play the Game of Thrones like few others. He has built a network of influence and manipulation that would even make Littlefinger feel intimidated. It's as if he has read all the books on politics and power games in the world and memorized every possible strategy. And let's not forget to mention his ability to resist the charms of the crown. The High Sparrow is not swayed by gold or power. He's like that friend who, even when everyone is taking the easy path, remains steadfast in his convictions and principles. So, my enthusiastic young people, get ready to marvel at the hidden powers and surprising abilities of the High Sparrow. He's a true mix of Jedi, X-Men, and strategic genius, all wrapped up in a religious package. It's as if Professor Xavier decided to trade his wheelchair for a religious habit. Chapter 3: The Bibliographic Arsenal of the High Sparrow. My dear readers of Westeros, get ready to delve into the vast and impressive bibliographic arsenal of the High Sparrow. If you thought he was just a fervent religious figure, you're about to discover that he has more books than the Library of King's Landing. The High Sparrow is like that friend who always has his head buried in books, knowing all possible theories and conspiratorial plots. He's a walking encyclopedia of knowledge about the faith of the Seven, the history of the Seven Kingdoms, and all the intrigues and betrayals that have occurred over the centuries. This fellow has everything on his bookshelf, from ancient manuscripts to contemporary works. It's as if he has access to the Google of the Seven Kingdoms, but with a better connection than those medieval times. Remember that scene where Samwell Tarly is in the library of Old Town? Well, the High Sparrow did an internship there. And don't be mistaken, he doesn't keep all that knowledge to himself. The High Sparrow is a true teacher, always willing to share his discoveries and theories. He has the power to tell a story so captivating that you'll forget to even check your social media. It's like an audiobook that you can't stop listening to. Moreover, he is a true history detective, capable of connecting the dots and uncovering the darkest secrets of the Seven Kingdoms. If there's a conspiracy going on, you can bet the High Sparrow is behind it, investigating every clue and deciphering every enigma. And most impressively, he does it all with a sharp sense of humor. Yes, my dear ones, the High Sparrow is a true comedian of literature. He can turn historical facts and political plots into jokes that will make you roll with laughter. It's as if he was Tyrion Lannister's stand-up comedy professor. So, curious young ones and lovers of reading, get ready to marvel at the vast bibliographic arsenal of the High Sparrow. He's the Dumbledore of the Seven Kingdoms, the religious Sherlock Holmes, and the Stephen King of the Faith of the Seven. It's as if he has an autographed copy of the Book of the Future and can predict all the twists and turns of history. Chapter 4: Playing with the High Sparrow. And now it's time to talk about a super fun aspect of the High Sparrow, playing with him. Yes, my friends, this fervent religious figure knows how to have fun and showcase his talents in games. Get ready to discover what it's like to play alongside this ruthless strategist and have a few laughs along the way. The High Sparrow is like that friend who always dominates board games. He knows all the rules, all the strategies, and always ends up winning, leaving everyone in awe. It's as if he has an internal radar to detect the best move and a hidden manual that only he has access to. Want to challenge the High Sparrow to a game of chess? Prepare for a true duel of brilliant minds. He will leave you perplexed with his calculated moves and unpredictable plays. It's as if he has the sharp gaze of a three-eyed raven, capable of anticipating every move of the opponent. And how about a card game? The High Sparrow is like Tyrion Lannister but with a sprinkle of sacred cheating. He'll make you laugh with his jokes while subtly manipulating the cards to ensure his victory. It's as if he has the power to convince the god of luck himself to conspire in his favor. Oh, and let's not forget about real-time strategy games. The High Sparrow is like the leader of an unbeatable army, ready to conquer territories and dominate the world. He knows how to position his pieces like no other, forming secret alliances and planning the perfect moves to ensure victory. It's as if he has command of an army of trained sparrows in epic battles. But don't worry, despite being a ruthless strategist, the High Sparrow also knows how to have fun and enjoy the moment. He will surprise you with his clever jokes and sharp sense of humor. It's like playing with a stand-up comedian who not only makes you laugh, but also surprises you with his strategic abilities. So, all you fun-loving and challenge-seeking folks, get ready to play with the High Sparrow and discover his amazing skills in games. He's like that friend you always want to have around during game nights because you know it's going to be a unique and laughter-filled experience. Conclusion. And so, we come to the end of this incredible journey through the universe of the High Sparrow, this fascinating character from Game of Thrones who amazed us with his powers, knowledge, and abilities. I hope you've had as much fun as I did exploring the secrets of this trickster-like religious figure. Through this video, we discovered that the High Sparrow is much more than just a religious leader. He is a ruthless strategist, a manipulator of minds, a history detective, and a master of games. It's as if he has all the cards up his sleeve, literally, to achieve his goals and stand out amidst the chaos of the Seven Kingdoms. With his sharp sense of humor, he made us laugh and enchant us throughout this journey. Who would have thought a religious character could be so fun and surprising? The High Sparrow is like that funny friend who's always ready to lighten up any situation, even in the most tense moments. I hope that through exploring these topics about the High Sparrow, you've fallen in love with this complex and captivating character. That you've been inspired by his ability to overcome adversity, his strategic intelligence, and his commitment to his convictions. Now, we couldn't end without one last request: subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is where fun, knowledge, and humor come together. We will continue exploring the universe of Game of Thrones and other interesting topics, always with a lot of humor and engagement. So, don't miss this opportunity to be part of our community. Let's together unravel the secrets of the Seven Kingdoms, laugh at the High Sparrow's sacred jokes, and dive into passionate discussions about this epic saga. We're excited to have you join us on this journey full of entertainment and friendship. Leave a like, share with friends, and enable notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Welcome to the channel family, where fun is guaranteed and the passion for Game of Thrones is taken seriously, but with a lot of humor.
If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be here until next time.